It is 11 o'clock, 11:20, day one of my first day off of 4 days. So I just got off a shift, put in 72-hour shift. So Friday was overtime, Saturday and Sunday. So today is day one of the 4 days that I have off. I'm not sure why I wanted to throw that out there. But I wanted to hop on here and chat for a little bit because as I was taking a shower, and I'm sure you can attest to this, in the showers when I get like the best ideas, like the best thoughts, the best discussions in my head. And I was thinking about what I was going to do today as far as the vlog goes. Honestly, if I were just to like hit record in the shower, I would probably get some like bangers, some like legit 10 out of 10 or 1 out of 10 vlogs every time I like publish them. Just because like I feel like it's just so clear in my mind when I'm thinking it. And then by the time I get through the rest of the day and get in here where I hit record, I lose track of all of it. Just like now, I went a minute in, sidetracked, having started my little chat here. But when I was taking a shower, I was thinking about an email that I got over the weekend. So to go back a little bit further, I don't know if you know this or not, or if you've been following along, then you know for sure. Over the past 4 weeks, I hired a coach to help me with my nutrition, to get me on track, to get me where I wanted to be, like my personal goals when it comes to like fitness. So anyways, I've been doing that for 4 weeks now. And honestly, like when I started the first week, I gave myself an excuse. I'm like, oh, I need to go shopping. I wasn't fully committed. I think the second week was like all in. I did it to the T. What she sent me, I like ate that to the T. Was good. Kind of. See, I say that, but I know for sure I definitely had a few drinks. So over the 4 weeks, it has been like hit or miss. Like I haven't been all in, or as the young bucks say, I haven't been locked in. I know that, and I've been trying to like be better. Is it better than not doing it? Yes, it really is. But is it sticking to my goals, and is it what I really want? No. Like the reason why we hire coaches are to help us be better and help guide us along. And we pay for that service, right? Because I could go online here on YouTube and I could get all the advice in the world of like, hey, this is what you need to do. They could give it to me, lay it out. But if I'm not paying for it, if I'm not invested in it, I'm not going to stick to it. And I realize that about everything, fitness, like anything that comes to like a coach or hiring somebody. Like if you're invested, you make the change, right? Like if you wanted to commit to a 5K or a marathon or whatever, yeah, you could do it. But are you really serious unless you actually like sign up? Once you sign up for it and you invest your money and commit to it, it's just different. So anyways, I paid for this coach. I know that once you pay for a coach, you should be doing it. And I haven't been. I would say 70-30. Like I've been cutting corners. We would, like if it says eat dinner, like it has a specific plan to eat, which goes in the macros, like I will like adjust it, like, it's fine. I'll just eat steak and potatoes. And it's kind of close, but I really don't know like the calories or whatever. We like to have like beer, or we love tequila, Anna and I. So we'll have like one shot a night, maybe 2 beers a night, just to relax and unwind, you know? For me personally, I know for sure my body does not react well to it. I could tell because the whoop here, it logs it, and when I have alcohol, my recovery just tanks. I just know it's not good. Anna could recover really well, and her body accepts it, and she could just recover, wake up in the green, and then hit it hard again. I just can't. So anyways, we've been drinking alcohol, and I put it in there. Like I'm honest on my check-in. They're like, yeah, I've had alcohol. Anyways, the point of this is we had to do like a BGL. So every Friday morning, we're supposed to fast, or I'm supposed to fast. And then in the morning, check my BGL. So I have a fasted BGL. And the idea is that she wants to make sure that my metabolism, everything's working the way it should, my hormone, all that good stuff. So she takes all the information that I plug in and she adjusts my meal plan, right? And it probably takes her a lot of work. Like, let's just put that out there. It's probably a lot of work to do this for who knows how many people. So last week I did it, and my BGL last week fasted was 131 or maybe 132. It doesn't matter. Both of those numbers bad, right? So they were elevated. And then, like, the truth is, I did go and have a cheat meal. But anyways, I was honest and I said, hey, look, like, I've been doing better. I feel better. Things are going good. But I did have alcohol and I wasn't the best. So she was like, okay, well, alcohol changes your blood sugar level. So she wrote it off, not wrote it off, but just gave me a new plan. And then this past week, or this Friday, when I woke up before I went to work, pricked my finger, checked it. And this time I legit fasted, on Thursday. And I didn't have a cheat meal on Thursday. And I didn't have alcohol either Thursday night. Yeah, Wednesday we actually went to a Shiba Hut. And that's when I had the beer and the cheat meal. So yeah, it was this Thursday, no cheat meal, no alcohol. It was still this, I checked it and it was 121. I was like, damn, which is looking more towards, if you don't know, normal 60 to 120, fasted, it shouldn't be that high. That's definitely on the higher end. And it's looking more towards pre-diabetic, those numbers. And the only true way to find out is if you get an A1C, but we haven't got there yet. If my numbers are high this week, we might have to go that route. So anyways, I submitted that, and then she has to say, measure the bicep, the waist, the stomach, the glutes, all these measurements that we're keeping track of to get my goal of 190 with less than 15% body fat. And that's just where I feel best, I perform best. So submitted that, and then she gets all the information. I imagine all her clients, she does it on Friday. Saturday, she sends it out to my WhatsApp. She sends it to my WhatsApp, and then I get that meal plan. Saturday was busy at work, didn't even think about it. And then yesterday, I was like, oh, I forgot. I need to check my meal plan, start preparing for the week. It was a nasty gram. It wasn't really a nasty gram, but it was a stern reality of hey, you need to get your stuff together because these numbers are not good. And basically just straight up told me hey, you need to get it together. And I took it serious because like I said, she puts in a lot of work, puts in the effort, so it's unfair for me just to not care. Granted, I'm paying her for it, but it's still not cool, right? And I know better. This week, gonna hit it hard and just realize that I'm paying somebody to help me get to where I want to go. And in doing so, I'm not being true to myself or her, wasting her time and my time by not sticking to it. I guess I don't know where I'm going with this. In the shower, it was on point. This whole thing went, it was even an extra long shower just sitting there, just rehearsing this, and now gone. The point of it, I think, is if you are serious about something, you have to put your money where your mouth is, and you have to get yourself a coach. And although when I opened that email, it was eye-opening, and I was almost embarrassed. But that's the point of the coach, right? Is if you have the coach, the point of that is to have somebody hold you accountable. You're paying somebody to hold you accountable and getting you somewhere where you can't do it on your own, or that you wouldn't do. Because if I wasn't paying her, I wouldn't be all in like this. I wouldn't really care. I probably wouldn't even check my numbers. I'm super grateful that she did send that email out, and then she laid it out for me. So she put me on a new plan where the new goal is to get my glucose under control. And it was very strict, straight up said 0 alcohol. which is fair, right? Like I need to make sure I do that. Sugars, she wants to keep it low. And she broke it down too. Like, so my progress is like where it's at. Like I lost a pound, gained muscle, so it's like that's good. But she like went in very specific, like what my mitochondria is doing, metabolism, nervous system, hormones, organs, all how like sugar and insulin affects the body and how it's going to change. So like I appreciate it. It is going to be rough, and I feel like every time somebody tells you that you can't have something or you can't do it, it makes you want to do it more, which I'm battling that right now. It's like literally day one and I've been eating normal. I'm already craving like sugar and it's just all in my head. And I'm like thinking like, man, it would be nice to have a beer with Anna tonight. Again, all in my head is like, do I need it? No. Like just went 4 days without it. Like it's just all in my head. But if somebody tells you that you can't do something, it forces you to prove them wrong, and it makes you want to do it even more. The other thing is like if you're told that you can't have something, it makes you want it more. Rambled on a good 13 minutes on my way to the gym. So this week's gonna be interesting. So I gotta hit up, gotta get some new groceries, and then a couple things that she has me doing is like walking after I eat to try to like, I would imagine, metabolize like the food and get the sugars like working and get my insulin under control. If you are struggling with anything or anything that's important to you, I highly recommend that you reach out and get yourself a coach for whatever it is that you want to do. Hire a coach, attack your goals, make it happen. Accountability post, I guess. That's it for now. We'll see about the rest of the day. Might be enough. All right, see you in a bit.